Everybody cut fart loose. Fart loose. Let out your asshole juice.
What up?
What's good? Dude,
Hey, it's me, Tony Soprano.
that shit was so funny.
Dude, that shit caught
Whoever
me
played
up.
that drop, and then I looked at the viewer count and it dropped to 1.
See?
Oh my god.
Goddamn.
They saw that, they're like, all right, and we're out.
And this is
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World's Finest. Yo, where that shit is so funny, dude. It's so funny. And it caught me off guard too that time. I was like looking this way and I was like, what? Oh, oh man, let me get some stuff started here. Bing. All right. So we're gonna take some of our favorite comedies, put them through the tier maker, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Vote on them and we'll see where they fall there. There's a Step Brothers tier. It's exciting because that's pretty much the greatest.
Yeah.
comedy.
We call it Tears of Laughter.
Tears. Yo, John was good, homie. What up? What up? What up? He said I knew what I was getting into. Hey, hey, man, that's how this world finds, bro.
she said,
Huh?
What?
So what's good out there? What is good? How y'all doing, man? Y'all doing all right?
I'm doing all right. Yeah.
Nice Friday.
Good, my stupid webcam's broken.
Get you a new one, homie.
Okay.
Yeah, just take care of business.
Take it,
Yeah.
Tony.
The stupid webcam's broken.
Get your boy. It's still like fucking 30 of them, and we'll be all right. What the fuck? All right. All right. So besides that, there's some with this the Last of Us show. There's some news that came out that I'm just like, yo, this what is going on here? We'll break up a little bit about that. Florence must have just been, they just thought of her name because great actress, but they were just like, yo, we could bring in some because she don't look like Abby.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, I was like, that's interesting, but no.
I think they were going for the ratings type deal. You know what I mean? Let's get a big name actress. Yeah.
Well, also, isn't Abby like kind of a unlikable character?
Mm-hmm.
They probably wanted to get someone that's like a fan favorite actress of like anything that Florence Pugh's in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, she's so good.
Yeah.
Probably like, yeah, let's get her in here because maybe it'll.
But that's why it's such a better idea for Abby, at least, to get someone who, and hopefully it's not a repeat of like the Joffrey actor.
Yeah.
To where they're like just hated forever now. But like get someone who is unknown, clean slate, so that
I'll do it.
Huh?
I'll do it.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Megan's
Abby in Last of Us season 2. So
let's get it.
But you shouldn't have gotten casted during the strike, so canceled.
Actually,
what? Yeah, no, I think I'm trying to find the picture here. The actress that they're talking about, she fucking looks like that. She looks like Abby, and
that one that everyone kind of fan cast like her as for a while, or is it a different person?
I can't remember.
The redhead or whatever.
Yeah.
That I think it's
Shannon.
I don't know if anything's really official yet, though.
No. But Craig Mazin did say that they've cast her. They just can't, because of the strike. They can't even announce anything. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I can't really disclose anything.
What?
Well, you already did. So
well, that was a joke.
Chill, William. Relax, bro. But no, so here's hold on, let me get this up here. Because this is Shannon Barry, who I remember talking for I was just like, yo, she can look like her, but she's
Yeah.
gotta have some fucking arms on her, bro. She's gotta have them cannons, man. Because it's
Well, you gotta
like
be able to act. Like, not like I'm not saying anything towards her. I haven't seen her in anything. I'm just saying
Canceled.
you gotta Scab. Scabby.
oh snap. So this is what's her name? Okay, is it gonna come
Shannon
up?
Barry.
Oh yeah, Shannon Barry. This is her. There's more pictures out there where she looks a little bit closer to sort of.
Does look like her.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh no. There's some pictures I've seen of her that where she really like looks. And then this happened like not too long ago. I think it was like right after the show finished airing its first season. Like all of this stuff happened where she followed him, he followed her, and followed a whole bunch of other fucking.
Jesus, way to make it obvious.
Yeah. Yeah, it literally just but this was like months ago, and then nothing else ever happened after that. So there was that. But she's embodying it as far as I'm concerned.
Mhm.
That Abby is, and I always try to not spoil it so much for people who like just know it from the show. She's dude in the game, you fucking hate her guts, and then you immediately have to play with her right after she does the grimiest shit she's ever. You know what I'm saying? Like immediately they're like, "All right, for the next hour or two, guess who you're playing as right now?" Like immediately after that shit starts, you're like, "It's that one of those anger memes and shit." But at the same time, like once you sort of see some of the character's backstory. I'm not gonna say you fully get on board with like, yo, I'm with Abby. I understand, but at the same time, you're like, okay, I got you. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get her from
It's I always equate it to like Magneto, to where you're just like, oh yeah, he's a bad guy, but like I understand why, like you don't condone anything, but you're like he tried to, it's and same with Abby. It's just like, ooh, yeah, kind of wasn't really given a choice,
Yeah. Oh man, damn it. Now I'm yo, if maybe what Meg was saying, maybe if it was like, maybe they won't be so hard on her.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Pugh. But at the same time, because holy shit, I just thought about this where we were talking about right before her life is saved by who? You know what I'm saying? And then it happens, and you're like, you fucking bitch. You know what I mean? So it's like it's an insane thing that happens like throughout almost what is that? It's like it's not even the second quarter of the game when that shit happens. But so like look, I feel I would rather it be somebody who's not really well known. Hate her. You gotta hate her. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. And it's if they're trying to avoid a Joffrey thing, that was a little bit different because like Joffrey had zero redemption story in Game of Thrones at all. He was supposed to be an evil fucking little bastard.
Well, he had no motivation to be just a bastard. And so it's like
yeah. There's some things in her story that you'll see and you'll be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's a hard thing to do, but I understand. And probably obviously too, Florence is a fucking fire actress, and they were like, she can do anything. So they probably were like, yo, if we needed her to like to put on a little bit of muscle or whatever, she could do that shit. It could do it without hesitation, whatever, because she's a fire actress. But at the time, this picture of Shannon right here, that shit looks like Abby, like pre-outbreak or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like if I took a picture of Abby pre-outbreak before everything went down, that's exactly what she would look like. So
well, and also you like Bella already like still looks super young.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have enough, like, I don't want to say of an issue, but just like trying to make Ellie look that much older because what is it, 4 years past from the first and second game?
Yeah.
Something like that. So like,
Mhm.
They're gonna have to make Bella look older, and putting Florence opposite her as Abby just like doesn't make it a believable, like they're the same age,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I don't know. I would
Yeah.
go with this girl, but
Mhm.
like, yeah, I hope they know that they don't have to get like a big star just because
No.
like,
Yeah.
dude, it's The Last of Us. Like, you barely needed to get Pedro. Pedro's a
Yeah,
great casting, but it's like you could have cast anybody. It's The Last of Us. People are gonna
yeah,
watch.
the story itself is absolutely incredible. So like that's what the draw is pretty much. So yeah, so this is I would rather them go this route than Florence, and I love Florence, but like I don't know, man. Like you just said, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the star power doesn't need to, when this series second season starts, premieres, record numbers. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
who's fucking playing anybody in that. It's
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's record shit because of the first one. And plus, and what we were talking about where you talk about Bella still being young. They ain't gonna be able to start filming this thing until next year anyway, because of the
Right.
strikes and
Yep.
stuff. So she's gonna be able to get a little bit older, and everybody involved to get a little bit older. And so it might even look more closely to the 4-year gap like the game has with the show, because there's literally gonna be that shit came out this January this year. Yeah, but if it shit, wouldn't they say it's coming out 2025, right?
I'd guess 2025. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it
So
was originally 2024, but they might have moved it.
mhm.
Well, obviously, I mean,
Yeah.
stupid strikes.
Nah, man. I hope she does have social media. I hope she's a badass who's like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Suck a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
literally be one of those people who's on social media, like, y'all can clown all you want to. Kiss
Mhm.
my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
I don't want a repeat of like Last of Us Part 2, the game, like the online discourse, but it's like that's going to happen either way because it's people are just going to be
People are
people.
so, and that's the thing. Like
You can
when
make
it
the most
was,
perfect thing in the world, and people are still going to be like, "Well, this is wrong," because
well, it's like
sorry, I'm like,
no, you're good. The first season was, I mean, that's pretty much like a perfect show for me.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know the game, so I
Mhm.
don't know how closely it goes. But you know how people are upset
Mhm.
because Bella Ramsey doesn't look exactly like, uh, what's her name, Ashley
Ellie.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ellie. Yeah,
Ellie.
yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I'm just like, who gives a shit,
but
man? Like,
here's the thing: Ashley Johnson doesn't even look like Ellie.
yeah,
No.
That's
Ellie is like what Elliot Page looked like, and
Yes.
like
Yes.
Elliot
Exactly.
Page
Yep.
and even
even sued them.
before they did the graphics or like they redid the character model of Ellie, she
Yeah.
looked even more like
Like,
Elliot Page.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because
So,
Elliot sued them,
mhm,
and so they
Mhm.
changed the model.
yeah,
Yeah. Like the first teaser I saw for The Last of Us, the first game,
Yeah.
at like one of those Sony things that they have. I thought that's what who was gonna play
mhm.
Ellie was gonna be Ellie. Like I literally thought that, like watching, I was like, oh shit. And then she had recently been in the game at the time. What was that game? You remember that game, Joey?
Oh,
Horizon. Oh, not Horizon. What the fuck am I talking about? It was that game where she had like the supernatural powers or whatever. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So from Quantum Dream, I remember that.
yeah. Wasn't Willem Dafoe in that too?
Probably.
Yeah,
It's funny though when you think about it because, the Star Wars fandom is famously known for harassing
Mm-hmm.
the women in the Star Wars universe off social media, and
yep,
a
There you
lot
go
of the
with
times
RJ
that's
Beyond.
like
Yeah.
that's based solely off of like their race and their gender.
mhm, mhm,
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this could be like an interesting situation where this is a woman. I mean, she looks just like Abby.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think it's going to be funny that people aren't going to be able to disassociate like the character with the actor. And
no.
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, I don't know. It's just a funny comparison.
But that's the whole thing with like I'm not I hate everything that Star Wars fans did to
Yeah.
um
Kelly Marie Tran.
yep,
That's
And
Jersey.
Daisy
Yeah.
Ridley for
Daisy
a
Ridley,
while. She
and
just
like,
got back on social media.
just anyone that any fandom has ever driven off of social
Yeah.
media. But if we're gonna isolate this, there's virtually nothing for them to get mad about. Like, say that they
Exactly.
cast
That's what I'm
her
saying.
as Abby. It's like, what do you want? She's the villain. So like, what are you pissed about? That she looks exactly like her, that she's acting exactly how the character acts. Like, so I know we're getting like upset about, possible future events, but it's like, we know how the internet works. We know how people fucking bitch about nothing.
Yeah.
And I
Now-
really hope, that she, like, if this is Abby, like, I hope she sticks around and is just like, you know what, fuck it, dude. Like, I don't give a
I
shit.
hope she's
Like,
just like how Bella Ramsey was. Bella Ramsey got called like ugly, disgusting, any
Yep.
name in the book because they don't look exactly like
Yep.
Ellie.
And
But they
I also
still
hope that Craig Mazin and Neil Druckmann can kind of do what Neil Gaiman did with the Sandman, and all like the that one person who was like, not my Lucifer, and he was like, not my problem. I don't give two fucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I
He's
hope they
literally
can,
like, oh, I created them. They're mine. So
I really hope they can go to bat for, like, not that they need them to defend them, but just be like, hey, go fuck yourselves. We don't care. You can bitch about this all you want. We made this how we wanted to make it. We put everything, all of our faith into these actors. Get the fuck out. We don't need your, you being a fan of this. Like, because you obviously
just like
hate
Ewan McGregor did. Ewan McGregor was like, yo, if you're gonna be a dick to my co-star, you're not you're not welcome. So
Yeah. And also, I think with hers, it's going to be more sort of Joffrey-sided hate when it comes, because like, what we're talking, hardcore fans of the game, you can't hate on this casting. She looks just fucking like her, and she has time to sort of, if she wants to bulk up a bit in certain areas, she has time. And I think there's the Joffrey level hate is what I mean when I say that the people hate the character so much that they're going to look at the actor and see him on the street and be like, hey, fuck you, Gleason. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that kid's, I can't remember his first name, but his last name's Gleason, that played Joffrey. That's where he got, because I mean, obviously there's not really anything out there where you could say he doesn't look like the one that George R.R. Martin wanted. There's not really many pictures, but for this one, there's plenty of stuff out there. So if she looks this close, and I think she'll look closer once the if this is indeed who's cast, and if this is indeed who's playing Abby, she'll look closer. I think a lot of the hate's going to come from the
events, like you said.
Yeah. The events of the game. It was kind of.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I just say. That people can't differentiate that thing. Is like she loves acting. She probably and if she's been cast, she probably sought that role out. You know what I mean? She probably
and hell, she's wearing a Star Wars shirt, so she probably knows how the fandom for that place is. So she's probably
actually, it's a Sea Wars shirt. So
it does say Sea Wars on it.
Fake fan.
I don't know what that is. That's stupid. So
is that? I don't even know what that is. Monkey. I don't know what that means.
I think it's just a parody. Is it just a parody of Star Wars?
Probably. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, okay. Oh, no. It's like SpongeBob characters in Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
That's what it looks like anyway. As much as I can see from there, but
Quinge. So
what a Sea was. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Bruh, this is I've thought about this a couple of times. That the season 2 might end with that thing.
I think we've talked about it where like
we have.
They break it up, like they ended like almost like a cliffhanger.
But didn't the showrunner say that they are gonna try to like drag that out? Like
the event. I'm not sure. Maybe
not the event, but like the running up to it. Like they're gonna try to make it like
there is a lot of there not to cut y'all back, but there is a lot, like it does happen really early in the game. My bad.
It's okay.
Too late. I'm already cut off.
No, but But
It's done, it's
there's enough there before that happens that you could probably make like 5 episodes out of that shit. There's a lot literally that happens in that, because it's especially, not only did the second game come and there was a lot of time in between it, like as far as like physical time, because the first game came out in 2013, the second one they come out, what was it, 2018 or what was it?
2020.
20. See, there you go. So like with the story can have this, that should have worked. They could literally save that big thing for the end of season 2, be the literal season finale of that being there, because I think that there's because there's a lot of disposition that happens, like just explaining stuff when they're walking around the new town and stuff, you know what I'm talking about at the beginning. And there's a lot of stuff that's, especially the shit that it starts out with that happens at the bar between Ellie and
right. You could kind of do, because they break it up a lot in the game, like they almost like a Pulp Fiction style of like, I mean, I guess like they didn't invent non-linear storytelling, but still, like just, I guess, for the series, you could kind of just put everything in order and then drag it out to that extent. But it's like, it's kind of tricky because it happens early enough in the game to where you're like, how, I guess mid-season you could drag it out until then, but other than that,
at that point in time, you're like, hey man, we gotta pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says this one, I'm hoping the show focuses on Abby and her story before the. That's you know what?
We got to see the scene where they rescue that zebra from the barbed wire. That was actually in the second game. Remember that? They save a zebra and you're like, what?
Oh yeah.
Great, now I don't even have to watch a show because I know what happens. Thanks.
It's just a zebra, so.
Wow. I just know you would have left it there.
I'd be like, we got dinner.
Yeah.
So who knows if this, I mean, I've seen it for 3 days straight. Just Abby has already been cast. Abby's already been cast. They're not going to say anything until after the strikes. Abby has already been cast. I'm like, yo, this is, if it's anyone else besides her, the only 2 names that have come up is hers and Florence's. And then there's like insiders, like I heard Florence was approached. And I heard like, Shannon's got the role or whatever.
I talked to her already and she's
liar. Farting.
What?
Huh?
All right, so
liar.
So wait, hold on.
Holding.
Sorry, I'm super late to this. I just haven't really been paying attention to like a lot of nominations and stuff. Have we already gotten Emmy noms?
No.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, because the Emmys are, and Bella got one.
No, The Last of Us got got some love.
I just didn't pay attention.
And guess what? Fucking House of the Dragon didn't get shit.
No,
except for like
Patty,
best drama.
You know what? As much as we love the show, love all it, but the one guy who we know ain't coming back next season, that's the only person we wanted nominated for a fucking Emmy. And guess what? Boop.
That's
dude had the most fucking heartfelt, gut-wrenching fucking scene in basically all of Game of Thrones, and they're like,
why, man?
I think he's a little late. What?
What'd you say?
I think Anthony was a little delayed there first.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see it. Like you were already laughing, Joy, and I was like, "What happened?" And it was like, "Yeah, the internet tonight."
It's what.
What's going on? Oh,
but no, I didn't see the. I didn't see those.
Hold on. Let me try to let me find them real quick. We'll
You're a fake fan.
What?
Must mean Joey's a fake fan.
I'm a real fan, so
really fake.
Wait, what is it? 75th Primetime Emmy Awards.
Oh, what a loser!
Just kidding.
No, you're not.
Yes, I was.
Oh, it's postponed.
I guess they okay.
The
Yeah, but did they
nominations
announce?
announcement was Wednesday, July 12th, and it says they don't have a damn date, man.
Oh, for the actual Emmys?
Yeah, it just says
Yeah.
postponed, and it doesn't have because of the because you can't have an
Because
award show.
The
Nobody's
Steve
gonna score.
Reichs.
Yeah.
Steve Reich.
Yo, it's funny as fuck when somebody.
Man, that must have just been a blind spot or something because I do not remember seeing anybody get.
I remember it only
I do.
because not Game of Thrones, but like, but
I just went.
It's like the world's fastest middle finger.
what?
It was like we're in science class, or we're like in science class trying to avoid the teachers. Like, oh, Bella, yeah, Bella got one. Pedro, okay, yeah. I don't know why that was just right over my head.
Yeah, drama series, and it's like the fucking the
Did Nick Offerman get?
Yeah, no.
anything?
Oh, yeah, you'll
Yeah, they like
Did
made
I
a
hold it?
category. It's like best like
best like
limited.
guest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Drama series got Andor, Better Call Saul, The Crown, House of the Dragon, Last of Us, Succession. I think this is the House of Dragons, like one of the only ones they got. Obviously, comedy series. Let's see, limited series. Obi-Wan Kenobi
Jammer.
got put up in there.
Jammer.
Mhm.
What?
Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh, Dahmer, yeah. Pedro got it. Bella right there,
Mhm.
and then lead actor. But then when you get to hold up, where's it at?
It's Kurt Russell. I was like, he's not a woman.
Where?
It said Carrie Russell.
Oh,
Oh. Oh shit. All right. So then limited series, lead actor. They
Hammer.
nominated Obi-Wan for a series, but actor now, bro. They're like, nah, man. Let's see.
That's what
No,
always
B.
gets me. Is like, how are you going to nominate something for like best series, and then nobody that's acting in it gets nominated for anything else?
Mhm.
Like, yo,
What
that
the
is that
fuck?
drives the combination of the acting and the storytelling is what's supposed to drive a series.
That's what I
Like,
don't get about the Oscars. Like sometimes they'll be
Mhm.
like, "Oh, this is the best director," but their movie doesn't get fucking nominated for best picture, or like
Yeah,
it gets nominated for best picture and they don't get any of the acting categories. I'm like, how does that make sense? How do you think a movie is made?
yeah.
With the camera,
Oh,
Supporting
with a
actors.
low camera.
Let's see. I'm trying to find supporting actor.
Michael Imperioli.
Hey,
Hey,
it's the
Supporting
White
actress.
Lotus. It's the White Lotus.
White,
Town.
it's all the White Lotus in Succession. That's look literally look at this category right here. That's insane. Supporting actor, limited series, a movie. Oh,
It's the White Lotus Town. It's more than just a hotel.
It was shaking his
Hammer?
meat. He shook his meat on camera. Man got
Niggas
nominated.
keep saying Dahmer.
I was like, huh?
But shook his meat as well too. Dahmer.
Wow. Oh, look, it's Ray Liotta.
What?
Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah, Blackbird. Yeah. It's one of his
RP.
last supporting actress in a limited. Let's see. That's all. This is Only Murders in the Building. Show's not that bad. Y'all ever watch that? Only Murders in the Building.
No, I
No,
don't really like Selena Gomez.
because she's Mexican.
Neither. You know what? My
What?
wife does not like her at all, and she loves
Ugh,
that fucking show.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh.
the rest of the actors in that show fucking they kill that shit. I'm trying to find where you get to I think
There's Murray.
yeah,
there they are.
Here they go.
Yeah.
Guest actor in a drama series: Murray, Lamar Johnson, Nick Offerman. Both pretty much from the two most powerful fucking episodes of the goddamn season.
All the men who died.
Yeah, pretty much. That's insane. What was it? It was my wife's birthday was like a couple weeks ago, and that's the day on the fucking letter
Yeah.
the letter
Oh yeah.
they leave for Joel, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yo, it has this date." And she's like, "Don't come upstairs. We left the window open so it
Yeah.
doesn't smell." And then my wife was like, "Why the fuck did it have to be on my birthday?" Because people just like she said that when we watched the show, but then
Yeah.
once at when it hit that date, everybody was retweeting or tweeting that out there. Guest actress right here, you got Melanie Linsky, Storm Reed, Anna Torv, Last of Us, man. Talk to outstanding television movie.
Dahmer.
Hold up. I got it. No, not a Bama fan. Hold up, bro.
What?
You saw this? Come
How
on,
did he get that?
He knows. He fucking with me. He fuck. Outstanding production design. The Last of Us for Infected. That was the episode with all of the they come out of the ground. And yeah. Let's see. Outstanding production design. House of the Dragon. Heirs of the Dragon. Bastard. Man, House of the Dragon. They gave it no. I think they were like, man, we gave y'all enough love with the last show. Like, motherfucker, this show's almost better than the last one, man. Give it some love, homie. Like,
even though like the only person from Game of Thrones to win like Emmys for acting, it was always Peter Dinklage.
Yeah,
it was fucking annoying.
Yeah. And then they gave them a legacy nominations and they got beat, and I got it because fucking that actress from what was the name of that show? What was that?
Joey's just laughing.
What?
I was gonna say why Meg hated Peter Dinklage.
Oh,
because he sucks.
Damn.
I thought you were supposed to say because he's short.
Oh my god!
You didn't like Peter Dinklage acting, bro?
I mean, he's a great actor, but I just hate that character.
Well, I can feel you on that one to a certain
extent. I drink and I know things.
He just wants to punt him.
Yeah, no. He's like, I'm clever.
Oh man, if he had to look like how the book wanted him to look.
7 freaking hells. I drink and I know things.
All right, so that's pretty much the nominations. It says postponed, but it doesn't have a date. So who knows when that happened? Because look, these award shows,
yeah,
the stars ain't showing up, bro. Because it's working. They can't. Yeah, because of the strike. Because when you show up, and even if you're just accepting an award for a certain whatever, you're sort of advertising for the studio when you say, thank you to whoever for casting me in this role and all of this kind of shit that comes with like award shows and things of that nature. So yeah, no, I'm not a Bama fan. You know better than that. What? Damn, Droga just woke up. What up, Droga?
Good morning.
See how long it took to get him pop up? My shit is fucking up right now. But yeah, what's good, Droga?
I feel like my internet's a little laggy.
Yeah, mine is kind of too.
Is it? I think mine might be too.
Mine's the most laggy, so.
Yeah, but mine's really laggy. So. What up, Droga?
Hello? Yeah. They just confirmed mine's the most laggy. So.
This is a load of barnacles.
Actually, mine. I just confirmed it from Joe Biden. Mine is. Talk to the
your Wi-Fi connection is Jover.
Yeah.
So y'all, let me ask y'all, man, what y'all thoughts before we get to this tier list? What was y'all thoughts on the old false tomatoes news that came out?
My god, are you surprised?
No, was anybody surprised? That's it's funny that like it came out to such like, I mean, of course people were like, oh, I told you and all that stuff, but you're also like, it's not that hard to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially when you look at some of those reviews, you're like, oh, I can totally tell this one was fucking.
Yeah.
The thing is like when you look at them and it's like they do these short reviews saying like, "Oh, really liked this, really liked that, but one thing ruined it," and then they make the score like rotten, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or if like it's the complete opposite where it's like good movie, good score. It's just like, really?
Yeah, it's I saw one of you guys retweet it first, and I was just like, yeah, like there's no amount of surprise, it was just
Mhm.
a moment of okay,
Yeah.
like everybody knows now.
Invalidate.
It
Now,
It's
is.
weird because like if everybody knows that and like if studios are aware that like people are, you know, they're selling good good reviews or bad reviews for other movies,
Mhm.
why are they putting so much stake into the
Exactly.
scores?
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
understand. Like, if they
Mhm.
know and if they're partaking in it, then it's
Mhm.
like, why the fuck do you care about Rotten Tomato scores that badly? Like,
Yeah.
the tomato, meter, what is it, reveal that they do, like, before movies comes out,
Oh,
I was,
yeah.
like,
Mhm.
Disgusting.
clamoring for it.
Yeah.
But also, I
I
think that this is, like the last few years, like, film criticism has just kind of taken like a knee to like the TikTok reviewers, people
Mhm.
Mhm.
that do like, you know, like influencer culture.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it sucks because there's only like really the people that are doing actual good factual reviews don't get the views and don't get the exposure that some of these TikTok celebrity influencer people get
Mhm.
because they don't get the access because they're not just studio
Mhm.
or brand shills. I hate the word shill, but
Yeah. No,
That's
it's
however else
perfectly
to
it's
say it, but it's
yeah.
yeah.
just like looking at it from that point of view, especially someone like myself that like tries to get access like to things like get
Yeah,
on
yeah.
PR and stuff. It's
Mhm.
nearly impossible if you don't have like a TikTok following or
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
if you're not big on Instagram or whatever cuz it's like they don't want actual people reviewing these things. They just want, you know, random
Love.
influencer 20 who is, like, obsessed with Marvel to be like, "Oh my god, this new Marvel movie is the best Marvel movie since the last one."
Yeah.
Mhm. It's the same, and we just had a small discussion about this recently when it came to like all these cats getting these Spider-Man PS5s, bruh.
Yeah.
Like literally, like one of the dudes that we was talking about got one, ain't even really a gamer. They sent him
Mhm.
a fucking a $600 of equipment, the PS5
Yeah.
with the game and the controller and all of that shit, just so that they will jump on there and be like, "Yo, this is so fun!" Like, no,
The side plates or the controller would have been one thing, but an entire PS5
PS5.
PlayStation, yeah.
with the game, with the controller, and with the side plates that are, like, really impossible to find right now,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's like, that's why did he get that?
Mhm.
I'm not trying to, appear jealous or anything, it's like,
Yeah.
"Why him?" But it's just like, yeah, he doesn't do anything, and all they got was a thank you, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, they
And
get
it's
just
like
get, like, social posts, like,
Yeah.
saying, like, "Hey,
mhm.
thanks for sending me this, can't wait to play it," and then it's like, "But are you gonna really play it or"
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Probably
Like,
will,
you're just
probably
getting this
will.
stuff sent for free on the basis that you're just gonna give a positive review or feedback or
Mhm.
whatever, and
Mhm.
that's fine to do that, but companies like Sony don't need that. You
No,
know,
No.
they don't
no.
need random
No.
bloggers to be like, "Oh,
Trust
gee,
me.
thanks for sending me this PlayStation 5," as if like, Joey, you said in our group chat, as if that's gonna help the sales at all. Like,
Yeah.
you
They'll
need
anyway.
that.
It's the same with what we were just saying with, like, Last of Us not needing to cast, any big
Be
names because it is that you're selling the product and it's already sold, people are gonna buy it.
mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need people to sell a PS5. It's already sold. Like, people can't get enough of them. Like, that's,
Mhm.
the past 2 years they've been hard to find.
Mhm.
But
Um,
then you look at it, like, on the flip side, like, I know we've brought this up a million times, but the Flash press stuff,
yeah.
how it's like, you know, they're trying to push this down your throats, trying to get it in front of as many eyes as possible using like different people's platforms.
Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
it's like, no, like if it looks like trash, people aren't going to want to watch it, you
Yeah.
know, no
Yeah.
matter if, you know, people that are at the red carpet are like mega influencers are saying
Mhm.
that it's good. But it's just wild because it's like, when did this turn in film criticism or journalism take a
Yep.
turn? And it's like, you can like literally correlate it with like TikTok.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
And and one of the things, and Aaron on Twitter, he's part of Moldiversity. He posted, uh, like right as like the strike was happening, he posted the a video from the No Way Home red carpet of
Mhm.
all of those random TikTok influencers doing the
Oh,
Tobey
yeah.
Maguire dance, and he said basically like, "Yes, the Flash looked like trash." Uh,
Yes, it did, William. Thank you.
uh basically saying that like this is one of the reasons why like the strike happened, because like you have a red carpet full of influencers, people that had nothing to do with the movie, and you don't see the people that inspired the movie, like comic creators. You don't
Mhm.
have like any of these writers attending the red carpet, nothing.
Mhm.
And then it like directly correlates to online, how like you're having influencers, their first like look reveal reactions getting used as taglines for the press for the movie, something that journalists fight a really hard time for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't, William, but thank you.
Yeah, I got really good vision, and I know when a movie looks like shit, so
Yeah, but like that's the thing, so it's like it's just sad. And then like
yeah.
now it's even going into like these review websites like Rotten Tomatoes, as much as like us and like people watching probably don't like Rotten Tomatoes. That's what a lot of general audience people use to gauge if they want to
Yo,
spend
Mhm.
money
breaks
on
my
a
heart.
movie.
Breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. I know people who have literally been like said that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
man.
Well, and I used to kinda hold it in high regards before, I guess, 2016, but I used it more of like a, "Wow, this got, like, a 90%." Like, I was already excited to see it, but now hopefully
Yeah.
a lot more people will be excited to see it.
Mm-hmm.
And now, yeah, like you were saying, it's like, this is what people, and I fully understand that, like, just how expensive it is to go to a movie
Yeah,
these
for
days, and
sure.
Yeah.
you don't wanna waste your experience. I get it. But, like, if we're talking let's talk Twitter, for a second. So many people on there can eat like, you can see that they gauge their like, what they think about a movie before they even see it based on
Oh
Rotten
yeah.
Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I think the same year that BVS, I also saw that, like, the first Sharknado had, like, an 80, and
Mm-hmm.
I went and looked at, like, why, and they're like, "It's almost like it's so bad it's good." And I was like, "No, no, I understand if you
Yeah.
enjoy it, but, you can't if you're gonna hold one movie in regards and, like,
Mm-hmm.
to such a basis of, like, if it is it actually a good movie, you have to do that with every movie." And it
Yeah.
just it really started falling apart, and that's when I stopped. Like, I was like, I think I'm done with that. Like,
Yeah.
it's really sad, but again, seeing this story break, I was like, hmm like, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no
Yeah. Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. It was almost like, all right, just need a little bit of validation. We good. We good, y'all. We good. Like as soon as that shit. So it's probably influence editor. Shut the nonsense down for reason public. There's
Well, the thing is, like influencers have people that are supposed to be like approving things before they get posted, and like they have
Mhm.
guidelines for like how they're supposed to post. They have embargoes and stuff like that. The problem is like when you invite an influencer to an event, there's already going to be a bias
Mhm.
because you're inviting someone to do this exclusive thing that they're not a journalist, so they don't have that like integrity to themselves, like to
Yeah.
like like journalistic integrity. Influencers don't have it, and there might be a few that do. There's definitely influencers out there that will give you honest, um, unbiased opinions. But
Mhm.
the big ones you see, the majority of the ones that are like always at these premieres and always doing these interviews with people, they they get invited to these things. You have a bias, and it's just how is that? How can you use that then as reviews for your movie? That's what I don't understand. Or
Mhm.
like, how can you use it as like press?
Mhm.
It really makes no sense.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, they're obviously they're gonna invite the cats that scream the loudest on their fucking trailer review.
Well, and
That's
if they had a big hand in getting the movie out there, then they probably invite them.
Well, then
same shit.
like, how it's so I don't even know what the word to use is, but like
Mhm,
disingenuous because like
Mhm.
every movie that uh, let's say Disney puts out for Marvel, every
mhm,
movie that Marvel gets that's put out always has, I mean, there are a few that have some pretty low Rotten Tomato scores, but a
yeah,
majority you look at these Rotten Tomato reviews and you can tell who the people are getting paid.
Yeah.
'Cause,
yeah,
like, they'll go, like, against the grain. Like, if it's, like, Eternals, let's say, and people like, there's I think Eternals is a great movie,
yeah. I thought it was good. Yeah.
but you can see that, like, these negative reviews are just like, "Really? That was your problem with it?" Or, like, "You're
Mhm.
not gonna elaborate at all?
Mm-mm.
Okay, guess it's rotten," but and then it's, like, the movies that
Mhm,
you don't expect, them to have such high scores. You're like, "Oh, okay, well, you know, that's obvious."
Mhm.
mhm,
But it was like they said that it was like $50 per review, and it's like, you're really gonna sell out for $50 a review? Like, I get $50 is a lot of money, but, like, in a certain aspect, it is a lot of money, but also, like, really, your integrity is only worth $50?
mhm. Yeah. Yo, I think sort of when it comes to this particular subject, I think like if there was a situation where like they get given everything, right, so you have just when it comes to the PS5s, let's go back to that. They get the PS5, and they're also expected to give like a fire review of it, I'm sure,
Mhm.
whenever they play the game or whatever. There's not a Oh man, I'm trying to say it's almost as if they're whatever. It doesn't matter what the fuck they think about what they haven't earned that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So like, and I'm not trying to use myself as an example, but anybody, if you take you and your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever, and you go to the movies and watch a movie and spend money on the things, then when you get done watching that after you had your experience and you spent
Mhm.
your money there, that's whose opinion I value because
Mhm.
they're going to give you an honest fucking thing when they walk out of the movie theater, even after spending all that money. The influencers shit, they don't have to pay a fucking thing. Like
Mhm.
even some of them probably don't even have to pay for their plane ticket to get to damn red carpet premiere or whatever. So they get
Well, you
everything.
saw during the No Way Home thing, like I won't name names, but like a bunch of influencers were hanging out and like up in hotel rooms and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
they did not pay for that. That
no,
was
and I'm saying
all.
so like you get this free access to all of this stuff.
Mhm.
What What do you think they're gonna say when they say, "Well, tell people what you thought about the movie"? Go ahead, tell them. Tell them
Mhm.
now. Remember, we gave you what would cost a normal person $3,000, free hotel stay, plane ticket, everything. Tell them what you thought about the movie. Of course, they're gonna be like, "It's fucking
Yeah.
incredible," because of that in that particular detail right there. So it's like back in the day, man. Like even like when you go to like old school cats like Cisco and Ebert, they might have got to go to some premieres and stuff. But what they did was solely based on like they didn't get everything free that came with that stuff.
No,
Maybe
yeah.
Mhm.
they got a screener, maybe, but back in them days it would have been a VHS tape or whatever the fuck. But
Yeah.
it was different. You weren't shown the red carpet and all of this fly ass shit to get
Mhm.
you to come on and be like, "Movies fire." Of course you're gonna say that.
Yeah.
You just had the week of your life. You were fucking rubbing elbows with goddamn you know what I'm saying? Tom Holland at the Spider-Man premiere. What do
Yeah.
you think they're gonna say when they ask you to talk about the movie? But
Right.
the people who spent their money on tickets, maybe took their kids and spent $70 on a Saturday afternoon. Even on a
Mhm.
Saturday afternoon, you're gonna spend a chunk, right?
Mhm.
Even with the discounted tickets. Those people, when they give you thoughts on the movie, if they really liked it, you can tell like they literally legitimately was like, yo, that movie was fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
there was nothing there that's like even though it cost me $100, that was a
Yeah.
good movie. I'm glad I did that. You know what I mean? So that's you. I would. trust that type of response to a movie before I would trust somebody who they just literally made them feel like a fucking superstar for a week.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
flew out there and you know what I'm saying? It's
And I mean, even like, you know, like you just mentioned Siskel and Ebert or
Mhm.
like Ebert and Rober, whoever it was, they were able to also like sit with it for a second and like gather their thoughts
Mhm.
and have in-depth conversations on the show, or, you know, people tuned in to just hear their, you know, input.
Yeah. Are you talking
Whereas
about
like
something like
with
Siskel and Ebert? Yeah.
yeah,
They had
where
a
like
show and people
with
they said like
influencers, it's like, again, you can tell that it's just like, oh yeah, they gave me like an all expenses paid trip to, you know, for a week to do, you know, like, plus like you're getting like care packages, you're getting all this shit that's really cool, but then it's like, okay, but now your review seems a little like biased
of
because
course
you're
it
it's almost
is.
like you're reviewing the experience altogether,
Yeah.
and
As
it's like,
opposed to the
no,
movie. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, and like the other hand to it is incredibly hard to get on like lists to see movies early,
mhm,
especially
Mhm.
if you don't live in like big cities like
Mhm.
New York, Los Angeles, places that have these like premieres or these headquarters for Warner Brothers and whatever to go
mhm,
and see these movies. So during COVID, they did digital screeners. So more people, more journalists, reviewers, critics, what have you, had access to things.
right,
Mhm.
Come to Vegas. I don't know, man. I don't like hot places. I like to be cold. But
mhm,
anyways, um so you had a more of an influx of voices in the critic community to review things to
Mhm.
where those scores probably were closer to the actual score than they are now,
yeah,
Mhm.
because now um like uh, example, I got a PR email from Amazon Studios about the new movie with Shaban, what's her name from Little Women, and Lady Bird, and
Cersei.
oh yeah, I thought it was Shaban for some reason.
No, it's yo. Let me tell
It's
you
another
something.
Irish name I can't
Yes, it's
pronounce.
it's
I
the
just
only
learned how to
reason
pronounce Shaban.
the only reason I know it because she was on let or not she was on damn it. I can't remember what tonight talk show she was on, but they asked her and she said it's Saoirse Ronan.
oh
Or
yeah,
like
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
So
yeah,
anyways,
it's
her and Paul Mescal have a new movie coming out through
mhm,
Amazon.
mhm,
And I got an email saying like, "Hey, would you like to see this movie early, yada yada yada." And I was like, "Yeah, for sure. I would love to like get a screening link for it." And they're like, "Oh, we don't do digital screeners." And I was like, "Okay."
and why'd you ask?
So yeah, but like you can tell that studios are more and more pulling back on digital screeners. So you're going to
Mhm,
see less and less people that have the credentials to review these
mhm,
um movies and TV shows and what have you. There's going
mhm,
to be less reviews, so it's going to go towards more of the people like the influencers that live in Los
mhm,
Angeles and the critics that live in New York and yada yada yada. So it does suck to but I feel like film criticism has kind of been on a downfall like the last few years anyways,
mhm,
yep,
just because, influencer culture is taking it over and it's morphing it into this very weird thing.
yeah,
yeah. It is, and it's the old school sort of movie critic is gone, and that's I mean I know Quentin Tarantino's that's the subject of his final film he's gonna ever make is sort of it's gonna be about a movie critic, which I'm interested to see how he does that, considering the fact that the old school movie critic is gone, bruh.
yeah,
It's just
Yeah.
gone. It was like I just mentioned, those old school cats. The most they might have got was to go to a premiere. They didn't get boxes. They opened it up and there was all kinds of T-shirts and
yeah.
merch for this movie. You know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah.
just like,
Well, because
watch
they
the
didn't
movie.
need the bells and whistles. They were just like, just give me the movie,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like Yeah, or give me a discount, whatever it is. I'll go,
Mhm.
and then I'll give you my review.
Yeah, and
You know, they
it's
didn't need to be distracted with anything else, and now it's
mhm.
like, you know,
Now it's
and-
just random TikTok person that has like their front camera on and they're pointing up to something like, "Oh my god, this
I
movie's
just
great!
saw,
I
I
just
just
saw this movie. It
I
was
just saw
good."
Cars 4. You won't
Yeah.
believe what happens.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with free stuff at all. Like obviously, like getting stuff
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
getting
knocking it.
stuff
I'm just saying.
from companies is cool.
Yeah.
Like anytime I've ever gotten like I've got a t-shirt from this company the other day and I was like, "Oh wow, this is really awesome." And like, is the shirt that cool? Maybe, I don't know. You
Mhm.
know, it's cool to me, but I there's nothing wrong with getting free stuff, but there should be like if you're getting free stuff and then going and getting sent to go see this movie, you should be like, "Hey, I was sent like WB
Mhm.
partner on all that
Yeah.
flash shit," you know?
Yeah.
That's when it becomes, I don't want to say wrong, but like
Yeah, it's not wrong. It's just
that's when I don't like the free stuff, is because it's like you're letting your uh opinion of the movie be swayed by like how much shit did they send you. And I'm not saying everybody does that. I'm
Yo,
just
what
saying
kind
like
of
the people who are like the most popular, I guess,
Mhm.
like the
yeah.
people that I see the most are the ones that where that happens, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, and with the old school stuff, it was literally just like, yeah, it was because now we is sort of today when we see it happen, we know why the movie studio is going to send you a box of gifts. They
Mhm.
want you to give a good review of the movie. You know, it's not
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's not just saying, "Hey, man, thank you for being a loyal fan. Here's a box." No, it's literally, please, when you talk about the movie, say positive shit
Yeah.
about. You know what I'm saying? And which
And
is,
there and like again, there are people who like that don't fall into that category.
mhm.
What's his name? Alex, the probably the biggest Indiana Jones fan
Oh yeah, dude, he gets hooked
that
up.
that we know. And he gets hooked up because they know that he actually has like legitimate love for
Legitimately
that
loves
franchise.
Indiana Jones. Yeah. And
Like
he does promotions and stuff for him and stuff like once he
yeah,
gets the products and stuff. But
yeah.
there's a big difference between telling everybody, hey, this exclusive Indiana Jones pen, it's $25. Go grab you one. It's a
Mhm.
difference between that and goddamn Thor. Love and Thunder was so fire
Ugh.
because they sent me a box of fucking Thor
Hey guys,
t-shirts.
live from the Thor Love and Thunder premiere. The
Yeah.
movie is
You
awesome.
know, and there's a big difference
Yeah.
between that sort of thing when it
We
comes
now
to
go to Joey with his opinion of the movie.
I get okay, but I get what people say also on the flip side that like film criticism can definitely seem like a very snobby thing
Mhm,
and a very not inclusive thing to
Mhm.
where
mhm,
you're only seeing a certain demographics opinion on things.
mhm.
So I get it. There definitely needed to be a change, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think that influencer culture is the way to go for that change. I
Mhm.
just think they need to hire more people to have unique voices when it comes to criticizing film or I don't know. I just feel like there's an easy answer.
Mhm.
Getting younger people, more experienced people, I don't know.
Yo, William,
Something.
see, yeah, William, that's the honest cats, man. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You give a cat
exactly.
a t-shirt for coming to your showing or whatever. That's fire, and they go in there and watch it. If they don't like it, they come out like, man, that was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's we're talking about the cats that are literally going to say the movie's fire only because they got a box of $200 worth of merch.
Well, and
You
so
Yeah,
they get a call back for the next movie.
Yeah, and,
yeah.
they're gonna tell them that yo, as a matter of fact, for your great fucking review, come to the next two premieres, bro. You get to rub
Mhm.
Yeah,
elbows with
there's
whoever.
definitely a difference between giving someone a t-shirt and flying them out for the premiere of the movie, you
Yeah.
know? There's definitely
Yeah,
a difference there. Like, especially if the people that you're getting to come to these things, William, are regular everyday people, like,
yo, which
not
is dope. And yo, with
yeah,
them
I mean, I'm
shirts,
sure
the
y
shirts
I
look
know
like
William
Yeah, you're
gets,
gonna send some shirts to the World
yeah, what the
Studios.
Black
anyways,
Adam shirts look like, William.
Yeah, go ahead and send
but
them.
I know that William has people that go that definitely have their own YouTube channels, talk about movies and stuff, and that's
Mhm,
great that you can create an environment where people are gonna go, get a free t-shirt, get a free whatever, see
Mhm.
the movie early, and then it also benefits them by doing an early review and an honest review. But there's a very, very stark difference between that and someone flying across the country, all expenses paid, getting put up in hotels, getting everything paid for, you know?
Yeah,
And there, of course, when we talk about it, there might be a little bit of like, obviously, we would love to fucking do that shit. Like, get
yeah.
flown out to see a movie,
Yeah.
you know. And I know 100% that I would never be able to have a non-biased opinion when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's yeah. But at
Like,
the
if we got to go to the fucking premiere of Rebel Moon, there's no way if the movie wasn't up to our standards that we would ever be like, "Oh yeah, it was all right."
Yeah.
We would be like, "Yo, that shit was
that's
fire!"
yeah, and that's probably why he'd be like, "Yo, I'll get my review next week when I get back home, bro."
Yeah.
We be like, yeah, and so I like that's what I'm saying. You get it to a certain extent, but like literally for real though, like, and we've talked amongst ourselves. If we went to see Rebel Moon and it wasn't good, we would literally have a discussion like, yo, that was what? And then I think that I ain't gonna get in front of nobody if I didn't like it, and just I'm not gonna say it was trash, but I won't get in front of people like, yo, goddamn, Rebel Moon, if I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a good movie. You know, you know what I'm saying? As far as like trying to sort of push my review back as much as possible, but I ain't about to get out there and just be like, God damn, it was so fucking fire if it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to a certain extent, I'm not gonna get on there and say, yo, this movie was fucking hot trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just it's a balance you play. Like when it comes to that sort of thing, and you're right. Like if we got invited to that shit, like it would be an experience that you would sort of like you would have to balance that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I would want to be as honest as possible, but I don't foresee myself not liking that movie
Right.
at all. So we'll see. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, you get flown out there. That's you know pretty much how some of this stuff. But there's a massive fucking difference between you know what Williams able to do for cats that come to his theater to watch the movie, as opposed to when people like, I ain't gonna name no names, man, just get out there and they're just out there and they're just fucking screaming at the camera and fucking
recording their reaction to when Henry Cavill shows up at the end of Black Adam and ruining everybody else's experience in the theater.
He says, "What you say?" He said that unless someone records, that is true. That is true.
Yeah,
your face will always tell the truth. All right, so to sum it up, I don't think there's any surprise when it comes to us three. When news comes out that Rotten Tomatoes people is getting paid for reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
About time everybody else had a chance to catch up. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Oh,
what happened?
Say what now, William? You gonna do what now?
Vegas trip. Vegas.
Vegas in December.
Hey, at least it won't be the hottest part of the year. Which hold on, William, hold up. December in Las Vegas, average temp, bro. Let me check that out first.
1,000.
Yeah, bro, let us know. We have to go live from the Sci-Fi Center.
All right, so
live from the strip.
While we strip.
What?
Anthony first.
What? I don't know what's going on. So we decided to take we were discussing this shit earlier, like throwing movies back and forth, and then I looked and counted, and there was like 30 movies. And I was like, okay, we need to stop.
We just kept listening to them.
Yeah. So I don't know how the fuck Blazing Saddles got on here twice, but anyway, so we want to do a tier list of all of our like favorite like comedies that had come out because we love some funny shit. He said, "Good Lord, England." You say, oh, dope. So we wanted to, do a tier list. We hadn't done one of these in quite a while, and so I'm gonna bring this up. And too many fucking ads on the tier fucking shit. look at the goddamn. It's like no, I've already like clicked off like 3 of them. Here, let me knock that one off. So if you could see here on our tier, right?
Well, get on some boneless wings.
Boneless wings, not Papa John's.
Not from fucking Papa John's though.
Yeah, I know.
So let me try to make this a little. Oh, okay. Oh, that knocked out some of the ads, bro. Let me do that. All right. So anyway, if you could see here, the top tier, no surprise there. The fun, and it's not even in here because Step Brothers is fucking absolute king shit when it comes to comedy. As far as so the Step Brothers tier, if you make it up there,
you can make it anywhere.
You can make it there. You can make it.
Stop spreading the news.
Of course, I would say that some of these movies I hadn't seen in a long time, y'all. I was putting them up there. I was like, holy shit, I hadn't seen some of these in a minute. But also there's just some good fucking comment. I don't know why the fuck Blaze the Saddle's on here twice.
Yeah, I was like, what
is that good?
Yeah.
Well, it is pretty fucking funny.
Couldn't make that movie today.
Woo! Yo, there's a lot of movies on. All right, so let me see if I can get a step back. All right, there we go. All right, so look at the old. All right, so all right, y'all. Let's start with The Hangover. Yeah. Where does The Hangover? Look, a lot of these I didn't put sequels on here for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
When it comes to comedies, the original is almost always the funniest fucking one of the entire bunch. So
all right, Hangover. Let's see. I would probably it's not Step Brothers tier.
No.
And I'm kind of going in between an A and a B.
I would go A, considering how like when The Hangover came out, it was different than a lot of the comedies I had seen, like in the years, because by the time The Hangover came out, humor movies had already reached the gross out point where it was like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. We're missing one. Holy shit, we're missing one.
Oh,
what?
Hot Tub Time Machine.
We're missing 2.
What are we missing?
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh my god.
Oh. And then the other one, Something About Mary. What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, we're canceled.
Yeah. So okay, we'll see y'all go. But what you got, Joey? What you got?
Yeah, I was probably gonna go A as well. It was such a.
Well, I guess I'm fucking.
You said between A and B.
Yeah, relax.
I know, but I was leaning more towards a B.
Oh, okay.
But majority.
But no, that movie, like it came out when I was, I think, gonna be a freshman in high school. But like I remember it came out, and like the next day we had like summer weight training for football.
Mm-hmm.
Every dude in the gym was quoting the movie, and it had just come out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never seen that.
Did we put Talladega Nights on here?
Oh,
wow.
Oh, we should have proofread it before we went live. Because I was just thinking in high school, everyone was quoting Shake and Bake.
Dude, what the fuck?
Is the other guys on here?
Fucking pissed.
Yeah, the other guys. Wait, hold up. No, what the fuck?
That's
Everybody
fine.
Ignore what you've seen. This isn't real. This isn't real.
We didn't mean it.
All right, we'll do this again soon. We'll go what we got right now.
Yeah. We'll have the other ones next time.
Damn. My dogs are pissed off because
like you said, we were throwing around like 30 movie titles.
You do this, yeah. So I'll put The Hangover here. Jesus Christ. They're really mad that fucking Talladega Nights had
Like, shake it back.
He said, I'm not mad, just disappointed. Same. I'm disappointed in myself. Quick, get the time.
Fuck myself.
Oh my God, Hot Tub Time Machine ain't on here.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay.
I really, for a joke, I really want to punch my webcam just to like. I'm not actually that angry, but I just want to be like, ah,
Because we literally forgot some classics, and then like this list is full of stuff.
stupid.
Damn, they balking at for real. All right, anyway, 21 Jump Street remake, obviously comedy. The series when it came out in like the 80s and 90s was not a comedy, but
Yeah.
the movie was. The only thing I can remember from this movie was we popping each other's assholes when
I think
she
you're
said,
popping each
I
other's
think of
assholes.
popping each other's assholes.
"We are not popping each other."
What we're doing is getting shit done.
Yeah. Such a
Yeah,
funny
I
fucking.
would probably put that as. I've only seen it like 1 or 2 times. I would put it as a C personally.
Yeah, I got you. I got
It's not bad. It's just that's the only
you.
line
Yeah,
I really.
Yeah.
such a parent line. That oh, you talking about that's actually fucking funny as fuck. Oh, is that the second one? No, it's the first one.
I watched that movie so much when I was
1,000 times.
when I was younger. Like I would probably put that in an A.
Okay.
Like
Well,
so we could put it in B for
yeah.
B
I'll average.
that's
I'll average
fine.
it right there because it's. I hadn't seen it in a while myself, but I do realize. All right, so obviously horrible bosses, Kevin Spacey there and whatever the fuck, but the movie is still like, wait, which one is it? Where he was like, "Yo, you got to change your voice up." He's like, "Howdy, partner." That's the second one, ain't it?
I think that's the second one. I actually haven't
Okay.
seen the second one.
Oh shit, yo, the second, it's funny. It's not as funny as this
Also,
fucking movies.
we can keep it there. I would move it down, move 21 Jump Street down now because I forgot Johnny Depp was in it. So
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
I
here we
was.
go.
that's fine.
Oh yeah, he played. Yeah, that's right.
But then he doesn't make it to the end of the movie, so that's also good.
Can you put it right here in the middle like that?
It's the greatest movie ever made. Put it at Step Brothers.
What? No. Whoa. Horrible bosses.
I would probably put Horrible Bosses at a B.
I'd be
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny. It's pretty funny. Pineapple Express, bro. Let me tell you something. The first time I saw this shit, like, the first trailer I saw for it, I was like, this is probably going to be the funniest movie I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny, and it's like, Franco and shit, but you know what I'm saying? It's still the scene at the end where fucking Danny McBride keeps dying and coming back to life. Look, for me, might be an A status.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would put it at A.
Yeah.
All right, so Pineapple Express at the A, 40-year-old version.
Dude, that's Step Brothers.
Step Brother,
that's gotta be
yo,
up
let's
there.
go.
Especially for the fact, didn't we watch that like one of the last
Yeah.
times we were all together? Yeah,
Yo, and
that's
it's
definitely
fucking,
up there.
it's where it belongs. If we
Yeah.
could. All right, Kingpin. Now I haven't seen Kingpin in like 15 years, but Kingpin is fucking.
I just watched it again recently.
The only thing I remember is him looking at that after he had to clap that old lady cheeks for the rent, and then he looks at her and she's like, like.
And he pukes.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen Kingpin.
Oh, you gotta watch. It's really you would fucking love it.
I think
You
it's
would
just
love
I've
it.
never gotten around to it. It's never been like this doesn't look funny. It's just like
It is fucking incredible,
Yeah.
man. So we'll since Joey hadn't seen, what would you put it at, man?
I would put it as an A.
Okay, I would too. Let's we'll put it at a B for now since Joey.
We can do
hasn't
A. I
seen it.
trust your guys' judgment.
Okay,
That's
we'll
fine.
put it at A.
Okay, and
It's-
Super Loose here. I'm just kidding.
What?
It's really
Make it even higher tier.
fucking
Put
It
it
is.
there.
It is. Yeah. It's All right. So Hot Shots. I don't know how. First time I saw Hot Shots, I was blown. It was funny. I don't even think Hot Shots might have came out. I was a young teenager when that shit came out. So it's like, it's a spoof film. Have y'all ever seen
Yeah.
Hot Shots? It's
Yeah.
like a
It
spoof
was a while
film.
ago, but
Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a C for right now because it's
Yeah.
pretty old, and I think a lot of the comedy. If the average person would watch it like right now, I don't know how much of it they would find funny. But at the
Yeah.
time, there was a lot of like Saddam Hussein jokes and sort of like jokes that fit the time. Yeah, 40-year-old virgin is fucking.
I just think spoof movies are just not funny. Like
Yeah,
they're
well-
inherently just
they're funny when they come out, but there's
Yeah.
a period because the stuff that they're spoofing on it's literally like current, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Current times type shit. So like,
Well, but it's also like, you look at Hot Shots or you look at like Spaceballs or even the first like 3 scary movies.
yeah.
I enjoy those, but then I think by the time the third one came out, studios were like, "Holy shit, people love these. We got to do these for every movie."
Yeah, and there was
And
a
that's why you got
teen movie,
there's
and there was
Epic
like
Movie,
Vampires suck.
Yeah.
Vampires Suck, Meet the Spartans.
Yeah,
that,
Meet the
that
Spartans.
300 parody.
yeah.
Not another teen movie. That I do like that movie. That was
Yeah,
that
before,
one's fucking good.
that was
Yeah.
before everything went to shit. But like
Yeah.
Epic Movie, Disaster Movie, like all that stuff. It's like now, they've gotten to that point where it's like, okay, you're just doing like this outlandish humor,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
not
it's
really.
almost just like it's almost making fun in like a not funny way anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's just like making fun of the people that made it and not the content that it is.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, give me a sec. I don't know what they brought. Give me a sec. I'm the only one here, so I'll be right back.
Oh, God.
They're mad because we didn't put any of those movies in there.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? You didn't put a Hot Tub Time Machine. Canceled.
Man, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it is really fun.
I was gonna watch the second
Isn't
one.
there a sequel?
Yeah, I was gonna watch it last week because I think it's on like Peacock or something.
Yeah.
But then I just carried on with my life and didn't watch it.
I heard it's really bad.
It doesn't look great.
What's that?
Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's
Cusack wasn't even back for it.
no, and
There's
there's some funny things in there only because they sort of, since they got to go back in time,
Mhm.
they so like you have, damn it, what's Craig is he's the creator of the and you say I only feel what I want to. Like he makes that song. So there's funny bits in it like that because since he was able to go back in time, or like that dude Louis, he created Lugal instead of Google.
Yeah.
And he's like a billionaire or whatever. Just
Motley Lou.
Yeah, but that's at that point. But the first one is a fuck classic, and
I love the first one.
But anyway, Blazing Saddles. I mean, it's again. There's a old school fucking humor, but also still incredibly funny. And I hadn't even seen the movie in probably 8 years.
This is the one movie I'll let slide when people say couldn't make this movie today.
Yeah,
because it's like, no, you can't. There's
you can't.
There's literally no way you could make this.
Like you can't cut out enough jokes. Like if you try to make it today, it'd be 10 minutes long.
Yeah. It would. But it's still, I would say, it's fucking. Yo, is this all one thing? Oh no, it's not. Okay, I was wondering why the fuck it was on it twice. It looked like
double feature.
We all no Cusack, no thing. Yeah, no, dude. He was pretty good in the first one too.
Mm-hmm.
But he's John Cusack is probably like, y'all making a sequel? Why? The first one was highly successful and super hilarious. Why would you mess that up? They're like, oh, because the studio wants money. It's like, okay, well, you ain't gonna get my shit. It's not like, fuck yeah. But so we y'all gonna put Blazing Saddles, man?
I'd probably go B.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel y'all. It's.
What would you say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It B or A.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not, dude. Let me tell you something. This tier right here. This is the movies that like you to watch Blazing Saddles. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have to be in the mood to watch that shit. You understand what I'm saying? This, no. Throw it on and catch me by surprise. But hey, check this out, man. Look what's on TV.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yo, let's fucking sit here for 2 hours and watch this fire. That's exactly where that tier falls. So Hot Rod. Did y'all
if I could I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about it. I would put it as close to Step Brothers tier as possible.
Let me tell you something. It's what Meg, where you at?
I would say the same thing. I fucking love that movie. And it's funny because this entire time I thought it was an R-rated movie, but it's not.
Bro,
Nope.
I was in the military and I was traveling. I think I had came home to visit and I was going back, and it was an in-flight movie, and I remember crying, like laughing
Yeah.
at that shit. And I was like, when I get back, I have to tell everybody that I know that this movie exists.
Dude.
That shit is the dude who was like, he's like, as you can see by this tattoo of this young man taking a piss on the right. And I was like, yo, all of that, the way they're dancing outside of the little store when he says, "There's look at my buddies over there."
Yeah,
like,
and he's doing the dance. He's like,
yeah, they're like, dude,
Danny McBride just keeps shoving him into the van.
Hot Rod is fucking comic, and I don't even think they knew that they. I mean, I think they knew they had something there, but I don't think they. That movie is fucking.
Well, and it's crazy. You look at the budget; it was made for like next to nothing. Like, it was almost an independent movie, and
it's so
like
great.
I loved that movie. I watched it so much when I was like in middle school and everything. It was it kind of shaped my humor a little bit. It was very influential and damn,
it is.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys feel the same because I was like ready to be like put it up there.
Yeah, Hot Rod is fucking. You see where we got it, so you already know. All right, Happy Gilmore, man. I haven't seen it in a minute, but I do remember the first time I watched it, and I didn't see it in theaters. I like most of like Adam Sandler's early movies. I didn't get to see them until they came out on like VHS tape or whatever, like rented them or whatever. This is it's fucking it's gold for me, man. Like it's I'm not going to necessarily say Step Brothers, but it's an A for me at least. Just like the comedy, the time it came out, and sort of like the way like Adam Sandler's like shit sort of shaped a little bit of like, you know what I'm talking about?
It's like the golden age of Adam Sandler. For me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Adam Sandler, like his movies. But like but like Happy Gilmore and stuff, those are like Anger Management. Those movies
Billy
are
Madison.
Yeah, Billy Madison.
I
Big
love
Daddy.
Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Like I know I don't know what it is about the movie. I can watch it like every day of the week. I love that movie.
Yeah.
But like he really was operating in his prime, you know, for about 10 years there.
Yeah.
And I mean, not that he lost anything, but it's just like, you know, there's even he knows
the times changed.
And even he knows, like, because when he said like if he doesn't get nominated for Uncut Gems, he's like, I'm gonna make 1,000 more shitty movies.
Yeah.
You know. So like, Happy Gilmore, I would say was him like at his really like operating at 100. You know, like I'd put it at A as well.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's damn that one fucking Billy Madison, bro. Let me tell you something. Billy Madison. All right, let me move this over here. See if it'll move down. Will it move? All right, all right. Airplane. Okay, so Airplane is like
it's kind of up there with
like
Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, it is. It is. There's a particular scene in Airplane where there's like a line of people to knock this woman out. That's
calm down.
And dude, there's like wrenches and boxing gloves. I'm like, bro, the price is wrong, bitch. Yes, recipe. Yes, shouts out Bob Barker. Yes, he. That's probably the best part of fucking Happy Gilmore. Like when he shows up, you're like, wait a minute, Bob Barker's in this shit. He's cussing, bro. Yeah. So
I saw an interview about like when he passed away. I think it was like his girlfriend was kind of talking about him in that movie about how he didn't want to swear and like his original line didn't have bitch in it, but he just went with it and like that was the thing that came out. He's like, the price is wrong, and then he just said bitch at the end. And that's the take they kept.
Yeah, and it's the best. It's incredible. It's incredible because then he punches him in the face and fucking, you know, you see what happens after that. So, And then with Airplane that we just put in the beats here, classic, you know. But it is Blazing Saddles. It's right there on that same fucking level.
Probably introduced a lot of people to, you know, Leslie Nielsen. I don't know his filmography before that, but like, I mean, you see him, even if you don't know his name, you see him, you're like, oh my God, like he was in so many movies when I was, you know, younger and you know,
got the Naked Gun on here. Yeah, we're doing another comedy tier.
We'll do part 2.
Yeah, we'll do part 2. Yeah.
Part 2.
What?
Remember Tropic Thunder where he's like the fatties, part 2.
All right, man. So Borat.
Oh God.
Let me tell you something, man. Highly. But this shit is high up there though, man. Like the comedy in Borat was like it was so far ahead of its time.
Mhm.
Like I remember the first time I saw it, and I was like, did he just fucking say that shit? And then like, and obviously this was the second one or whatever. But that little that little clip of the African kid coming around the thing at the fucking what do we? Yeah. What y'all think, man? Borat.
I mean,
It's probably Sasha's fucking funniest shit that he's ever done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you know a movie is influential when 20 years later, almost, people are still like, if anybody is telling a story and they say like my wife, they go, my wife.
Yeah.
Like without fail, that happens all the time still. So like it's like you said, it's hilarious. And you know, like I thought the sequel was also pretty good too. Like, ahead of its time, like him just taking everybody for a ride, dude. Like it was,
honestly, that dude's one of the funniest people on the fucking planet, to be honest. As much shit as he's done with just the characters he's played, he is, he's great. It's fucking him and Talladega Nights, bro. Come on, man, that shit's insane. But so, what would y'all put Borat, man? It's pretty fucking.
I'd go A or B. Yeah, A's fine.
It's a go. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say B for Borat, but
is there any discussion with this? Is this shit all the way at the top right now?
Oh, dude, that's Step Brothers fucking.
Bro.
Dumb
let me
and
tell
Dumber?
you. Yeah, it's we did a watch along for that for a reason, because it's fucking absolutely incredible. So that's there's the second one, you know, but the first one
fucking sucked.
The first one though, absolute classics that you know we're talking about. American Pie. Now, when was the last time y'all seen it? I ain't seen it in a minute.
It's been a while.
Probably like 5 years or something.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go with a B for that one. When it came out though, that shit that was the fucking movie. Like it came out the same year as Saving Private Ryan, I believe.
Oh wow.
Months apart, just a couple of months apart, but it was so funny to see like jokes made. But that movie was like see, that's exactly But that it's a B for me. If y'all want to put it in a C, that's a B. I mean, y'all ain't seen why it's the last time I saw it was still funny, but
you know. I'd go B. It's very
I would probably put it as a C, but that's fine.
Yeah, we'll go C. It is to me. Well, it is to me. It's probably the funniest out of the entire movies. But the last one they made was probably the one that I liked the best, just because it was.
I'd put it higher if they didn't make 30 fucking spin-offs over the last 15 years.
Yeah. Coming to America. Fucking that's like an A for me, like at least like that movie was fucking, when it came out it was like, what, the royal penis is clean? What
royal penis is clean?
Out of the water.
Dude, like, what the fuck? And also like Eddie Murphy and Arsenio, y'all A is good with y'all good?
That's fine.
They
I haven't seen the new one.
I have. It's funny, but it's nowhere near this at all. It's not. Yeah, if you saw American Pie and you were 13, bro, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
I'll be surprised if you didn't go home and try to clap a Pie's cheeks, bro.
Oh, what was his girlfriend's name in that movie?
Oh no, it was damn, what was her name? She was a foreign exchange student. That was that's the one where he got like on camera. He couldn't handle the what was going on. No, he ended up getting with old girl from band camp though.
Yeah.
So this is, let me tell you something, man. This is the end. Is fucking, it's gold, man.
I'd put it all the way up. I honestly like
Nadia. Yeah, that's her name, Nadia. What you think, Meg? This is the end.
I would probably put B.
Okay, so we're going A. We'll split it right in the middle. Yeah. Now, the only thing I remember from that one is fucking Danny McBride waking up and eating all their fucking food. Bro. That shit was fucking so funny, and also they were so that's a fucking
That's one of those movies I try and watch like once a year, just because it's so funny and
Dude,
like,
say dick, bro. When they was like, "Yo, he's got a big ass fucking dick," like, yo, that shit is that shit is that's just it's a funny movie. There's just I think when I first saw it, heard of it, I was like, wait, all of these funny motherfuckers in this movie, like, how's this shit gonna work? And they made it work. So
mhm.
and what's her name? Hermione. Damn it, what's her name?
Emma Watson.
Yeah, Emma Watson was fucking great, and then she
Mhm.
thinks that they're gonna try to clap her cheeks, and
Yeah.
she starts fucking them up. So yeah, yo, game night.
I've never seen that. So.
Oh
What?
man,
Yeah.
Yo,
dude, Jesse
I think
Plemons.
you would love that movie. Man.
Yeah, you would next time you get the opportunity. I don't even think it's 2 hours. Why
No,
it is?
I just watched it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's really good.
So I see you got he's they try to do these game nights and they don't want to invite their neighbors, and Jesse Plemons is one of them. He's like, so I see you got the family size Doritos. He's like, yeah, he's like, what does he say?
Three for the some special is like 2 for
Yeah,
1
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, how is that profitable for Frito-Lay? And like it's the delivery he says.
But he's asking them, they're like, oh, we're just chilling. He's like,
Yeah.
basically asking why you got so many chips if you just chilling.
Yeah.
They're like, because they don't want to invite him to game night. That shit is fucking hilarious, man. So
yeah.
What would you put it, Joey?
I'd probably go B. It's a
It's
like a comfort movie. And
it's probably on that level of Horrible Bosses, to be honest. If I'm being honest, it's on that, but it's fucking hilarious.
It's also that was I think the first movie I saw when Movie Pass was still going on.
Oh, wow. For real? Yeah.
I saw that like right after work, and I was just like, "Yo, this is this is good." Like I expected it to be kind of creepy, but I was just like, "No, it's a pretty good comedy movie."
As soon as Plemons showed up, and I was like, "Okay, I'm in for one now," because that dude is fucking the weird. All right, so Blaze of Glory. I've only seen this movie like twice. Have y'all seen it? It's.
I would say a C.
Yeah. We'll go see. It's funny, but like I said, it's not one of those movies. If someone's like, "Yo, you want to watch Blaze of Glory?" I'm like, Anchorman.
Anchorman is good.
Yeah.
Y'all like it? What?
Dude, Anchorman is Step Brothers tier for me.
Okay.
I'd go that. Yeah. I'd go that high as well.
I said Anchorman. Y'all got quiet. I was like, oh, they don't like Anchorman. Nah,
we hate that movie. No.
The
quotes, like, talking about like how quotable a movie is. That is probably the most, or at least the movie that I've heard quoted the most.
Yeah.
Like all throughout, high school and college, it was like 9 times out of 10, it was that movie. Like,
works. What does he say? Works 60% of the time, every time.
Yeah, and he's like
100% of the time.
100% of the time, or 60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
That no, it doesn't. And the entire, when they were doing this, McKay and them, when they were making this fail on them, I don't know what they were smoking or what they were on.
Yeah,
perfect in every aspect of comedy. That joke y'all were just now talking about, the fight, and they were like,
so good.
When they had
the newscast fight. Oh my god!
And like,
dude, and you know what? In the second
quickly.
One,
that was the post-quote part.
Yeah.
In the second one, the newscast fight is almost just as good as the first one.
Yes, it's really good. It is. I've always said when it comes to Anchorman 2, it's not as good as the first one, but if 2 had came out first, would it be a difference? You know what I'm saying? As far as some of the humor, because Anchorman established a lot of shit, and it's almost because that when all those people start showing up in the second one for that newscaster fight, you're like,
fucking Kanye West, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Will Smith.
Yeah, now Anchorman is fire.
Yeah.
And then unexpected shit like him being, he took her out to they're at the little cafe, and next thing you know, this motherfucker's playing a flute and like getting bitches aroused. I'm like, what is going on right now? And then he said, what does he say when they're sitting in the car? He says, "When in Rome."
Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah.
For what she said, French for a
You
whale's
San Diego.
San Diego, French for a whale's vagina.
He's like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm pretty sure that's not right. He's like, oh, no, it's Anchorman is fucking classic shit, man. Classic shit. All right, Clerks, man. Clerks was
Oh,
way back in the day, man. Still
I love
fucking,
Clerks.
yeah, it's still
Clerks is
fucking
good.
funny as fuck. And I hadn't seen it in a while. Probably shit, it might have been like 7 years, as I say. I've seen the second one more recently than I've seen this one.
I was just
I
say
would put it as a B.
Yeah.
I'd go B.
Okay.
I would just say I almost prefer the second one. I just like it more. But like I know that I can kind of appreciate Clerks for being again, groundbreaking. Like
yeah,
like
just
it was a
fucking
huge deal for Kevin Smith and like the fact that it took off as quickly and like as well as it did, for him is crazy. So
And we
Yeah.
didn't put fucking Mallrats on here.
or Dogma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another one I just thought of when
Chasing
we were
Amy.
talking about we were talking about Anchorman, Dodgeball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Huh?
Yo, part 2 of this is coming, y'all.
Yeah.
We've got enough movies, like almost the same amount of
Yeah.
movies that we missed to put on here. But so, all right, y'all.
We should do a bracket. Once we
Yeah,
go
yeah,
through
yo,
like
yo.
a bunch of our favorites,
Yeah.
we should do a Step Brothers tier list bracket.
Mhm.
Yes, and fucking have them back. Yeah. We're
Step
doing
Brothers.
that. We're doing that. Yeah. Well, Step Brothers is so top tier. We're just like, yeah.
Bro, I could watch that movie probably like in a marathon, like a whole day of just watching that movie, and I would not get sick of it.
Yeah, and I would enjoy every time it restarted going and grabbing me a handful of like nachos and sprinkling cheese on them and putting them in the microwave, bruh.
I'm watching the lady on the thing.
Yeah, yeah, and then fucking tucking my hand.
Yep.
Well, all right, here it goes.
What if I want wings?
That's
You'll
not
need
enough,
wings. That's not
Dad.
enough, Dad. I didn't want salmon. I said it 4 times.
Can you go fix me a sandwich? Look in your right hand. He's like,
He's putting.
he's got. Oh man! All right, so Elf, y'all.
I'm gonna be honest.
You don't like Elf?
I don't like Elf.
She's a Grinch.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like Christmas movies that much.
Mhm.
And it's probably because I worked in retail for like fucking
Hey, I feel you.
like
I
10
feel you.
years.
Yeah, I feel you.
Christmas is probably my least favorite holiday ever.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, I would go like D for Elf, but
Wow.
I do not like it.
Look, we'll let's be it. What do you think, Joey?
B's
We'll
fine,
be it up
yeah.
to average because Elf is fucking.
I love Elf.
The first time I saw it, I was.
I'm gonna fuck myself.
Okay, relax. The first time I saw it, I was literally like, "What the fuck? Where did this come from?" Like, Favreau made this, and it's for me, it's a classic fucking like comedy, and it's the last time I probably watch it every like during the Christmas season or whatever, but the last time I still almost rolled over laughing at him getting hit by that car when he walks out and he gets hit. It's just it's fucking funny, man. It's
funny to watch, like, because that was that 2004, 2003 or something, and then like a few years later, him and Mary, what's her name? That played the
Steam Virgin.
Yeah.
He
played his mom. She played his
Step Brothers,
in Step Brothers, and then also in Elf. I just thought that was that was funny. But yeah, no, I love Elf. That was like it's one of the ones I look forward to every year when I watch Christmas movies.
All right, let's move. Half Baked. All right, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, Half Baked is fucking. I can't remember the first time I saw that shit. I didn't see it in theaters when it came out, but
doesn't it have Rob Schneider?
Yo, it has so many like cameos from early comedians back in those days that just jumped in for this movie. Probably got paid $7 for their time. Dude, I bet you the budget for Half Baked was fucking like $1,000. Like it's literally
420.
69.
Yeah. For me, it's a B for me. I don't know about y'all. Like, will y'all have it at?
I think I've only seen it like a couple times.
If it
But,
doesn't
like-
hit for y'all, we'll go see what Half Baked. We'll go see.
I was gonna say
It's not one of the ones where it's definitely like these top two ones. Like if I'm thinking about I want to laugh right now.
Yeah.
Half Baked it's got a certain spot. Y'all can't really. I grabbed an alternate poster for that. Now it looks weird. It's the Big Lebowski.
Oh,
Fucking
Yeah,
Big Lebowski is.
I would say probably A.
I'll go
I
ahead.
do that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The first time I saw that shit, I was blown away. I was like, "Yo, this is fucking Jeff Bridges, bro." So many memorable characters. Obviously, the bowling aspect in the background is like fucking gave you like John Turturro. Fucking John Goodman is insane in that movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a classic comedy, man. It's also a quotable type deal too. Also, fucking what's her name? What's her name? She looked good in that movie, man. The redhead actress. She played in one of the she played in Hannibal. She took over the role from. Damn it, what's her name?
I don't remember.
Redheaded actress. She played in Boogie Nights. She played in.
Oh, Julianne Moore.
Yeah. Julianne Moore.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Cheeks is out in that movie.
Yo, Boogie Nights. Her and Boogie Nights.
Woo, boy.
Or like Booty Night.
All right. Bridesmaids, man. What y'all think
Bro,
about
Bridesmaids is my shit.
Bridesmaids?
I fucking love this movie so much.
That shit hit, and like I remember when we watched it, like didn't see it in theaters, but like I bought it like when it came out, the day it came out on fucking physical, and I was like, yo, we're just gonna watch this. And I remember when it got done, I was like, holy shit, I didn't think I was gonna like that fucking much, but goddamn, and I've seen it a billion times since then.
Yo, when she fucking shits in the sink,
street,
it's coming out of me like lava. Look away.
Yeah, Bridesmaids is up there. I mean, where y'all got it, man? Bridesmaids.
I would put it as an A.
Yeah, I'm going.
I know Joey doesn't like it. Look at his face.
I might need to rewatch it or something. I don't know. It wasn't.
It's just because it probably has women in it.
Yeah, and they kept talking, and I was like, all right, No, I don't know. I didn't watch it and think like this is a bad movie. I was just like, I wouldn't rewatch it like all the time. But again, maybe I need to watch it again.
Yeah,
but
give it a watch.
I'll go. I can I can meet in the middle, I guess. I'll go B,
All right, we'll be it up. And then we'll come back. You watch it again, and then Bridesmaids is fucking.
And they're all come back, and I'm like, put that at a D.
All right, 7 Psychopaths. Yo, this was another one that when I finally watched it, I was like, bro, this is insane. It's funny as fuck. It is.
It's very dark humor.
Yeah, it is, and it's also like the cast is fucking incredible, and it's like, yo, let me get this fucking group of people, and it's dope. I think it's I would go B with this one. Where y'all go B?
Yeah, I was gonna go B.
B's fine. Yeah. That's another one's been a bit since I've seen.
Yeah,
I just watched it recently, so.
Well, how's it go? Like, tell me the entire.
There's 7 people and they're all pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
And it has Colin Farrell in it because that director has Colin Farrell in all of his
movies. All right, y'all. The Nice Guys. I like Nice Guys. I would go B or C with The Nice Guys. Where y'all going?
I was gonna go B, probably like leaning towards A, but like I love The Nice Guys, dude. That really,
I hadn't seen it in a minute, but yeah, it's a fucking.
I thought like before this movie, I thought Ryan Gosling was like an okay actor. I don't think I'd seen Drive up until that point.
Lars and the Real Girl.
Even if it was out by then, but like him in this, like he has such great comedic timing.
And Russell Crowe is actually funnier than I fucking thought too.
Yeah,
so, yeah, he is. Yeah,
but dude, the scene when Ryan Gosling is at the party and he rolls down the hill and he like goes to light his cigarette and he turns over and the body's there and then he just turns back and you're like, why isn't he freaking out? But then you see he's like holding his breath. He's like, I was dying. That shit was so funny.
So y'all want to put it?
I would probably put it as a C.
Well, I guess you hate me, so
Well, we'll go B because that's like right. 'Cause you said you was thinking A.
I honestly cannot remember, but B's fine. Or C. I don't care.
What about B's nuts?
What? I'll put it as C for now.
All right, C's okay.
Burn after reading, bro. I hadn't seen that shit in like 8 years.
Dude.
It's
I just
funny
saw it
though.
the
It
first
is.
time a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's another one of these movies like Seven Psychopaths, like a fucking awesome ensemble cast, and it's like a ridiculous situation that they're all put in. But
Bro,
I thought it was funny, Brad
spoilers
Pitt's-
for people that haven't seen it, but when fucking Brad Pitt's character gets shot in the head, I was laughing so
Yeah.
fucking hard because it catches you so off guard.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's fucking like whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost it's in spoilers if you have never seen The Departed. When Leonardo DiCaprio gets shot in the head at the end of that movie,
Yeah.
you're like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly. But this one in Burn After Reading, the situation is a bit funnier, so it's not like such a serious situation. But so where y'all putting it, man? Where y'all
I would probably put it as a B.
okay.
B's good. Yeah.
We all right.
B for Burn.
Super bad.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
Step Brothers.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
move it to Step
I
Brothers.
I forgot that there was one above it.
Yeah,
Bro. I had only seen it a few times. Like, when I was younger,
Mhm.
I don't want to say I was sheltered, but like, my parents were like, "You're not watching that movie."
Yeah.
And I'd watched it a few times like since then. And then like a few years ago, my dad wanted to watch it, and I had forgotten half the stuff that was in it. And I was like, I kind of regret this. Like
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
that movie with one of your parents is like so weird. But dude,
It is.
when I think of this movie, I think of the rant that he has in the gas station.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You don't want a chick to think that you suck dick at fucking pussy."
Yo, this movie has. He accidentally punched her in the titty, man. You remember that shit? Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's the kind of funny ass. Like, that's so funny, and it's not even fucking. It's just a funny ass. Fucking Step Brothers. Super Bad is when it came along. I remember, like, I already knew it was gonna be funny from like trailers and shit, but we went and saw it at the movies, and I was like, I'm in fucking heaven right now. This is actually fucking funny, and knowing that Seth Rogen and his buddy wrote this, and like they're supposed to be younger versions of them.
Yeah.
And it's all and who creates a character McLovin, man? Who does that shit?
I know.
That shit is up there. That shit
Dude,
is
also that scene when they're in the gas station and it's so fucking like it's so funny because like I could see like my friends doing this in high school, but when they go up to the counter and he just has a slushie and then fucking Seth Rogen's character, not Seth Rogen, what Jonah Hill's character has like a Red Bull when Red Bulls are like 3 times as expensive as a fucking slushie. And he's like, "You got me, right?" They're in high school and it's like just like that would be my fucking shitty ass friends who are like, "Oh, you got me right." He doesn't have a job, nothing.
Yeah. You got me, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? The Red Bull costs $17, man.
Yeah,
my slushie is $3.99, bro.
My slushie is fucking 89 cents.
Yeah.
Red Bull is fucking $14.
Oh man, super bad.
But yeah, super bad. So fucking good.
Yeah,
it's good.
All right, y'all.
I am McLovin. Dude, they're still selling McLovin t-shirts too.
Yes,
funny
with
thing.
the ID on them.
Yeah,
yeah.
That movie put him on the map forever. Like
ever.
he could just do anything, like any role, and I don't think he would ever really ruin his career.
No,
because he's always going to be McLovin, and he's always going to be,
and
known for that.
Bro, when he walked into the first time you see him, when he walks in the classroom, he's like, "What's up, bitches?" And he has like, it's like, what the fuck? It's so funny, man. Dude, that dude, yeah, you're right. He is for life. That's what's his name? Christopher
Mintz-Plasse.
Yeah, Mintz-Plasse. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Mhm.
I think I've
Time
liked
he
him.
shows up in a different movie, you're like, oh shit, it's McLovin.
Yeah, it's McLovin, bro. He's like, yeah.
He's in the remake of Fright Night.
Yeah.
Even in
Oh.
that, he's supposed to play like kind of like a dorky guy.
Yeah.
But it's like anytime he shows up, I'm like, oh shit, it's McLovin as a vampire, dude.
Yeah. So yeah. So Superbad, of course, it's up there. It's up there.
Mhm.
Tropic
Tropic
fucking Thunder, bro. Let me tell you something, man. You know what? I actually appreciate the fact that everybody involved with this movie, still this many years later, will never apologize for what they did in that fucking
Yeah.
movie, and they shouldn't have to, because it's the humor in that shit is like
Very of the times it was made.
yes,
Like,
yeah,
Well, and it's also, again, you got to look at it like they're making fun of studios.
yeah.
Like they're
Mhm.
making fun of studios, saying like, yeah, they're gonna get the wrong casting choices and cast white people and have them undergo surgery rather than cast like
Yeah.
a black actor. Like that shit. Like you look at it, it's like that's ridiculous. It's like, well, they've done stupider stuff in Hollywood, so you know,
there's
Literally,
there's
John
an Angelina
Wayne
Jolie
played
movie
Genghis
that's out
Khan.
there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and all of that shit aside, the movie's funny as fuck. Like Tropic Thunder is literally fucking like it's. Oh man, what? Obviously Ben Stiller, and you know there's we've already talked about. Well, no, he had. No, I'm thinking about Adam Sandler shit, but like Ben Stiller has sort of had that same sort of journey when it came to comedies, like Adam Sandler did, where they just had these movies that came out throughout the '90s or whatever,
Mhm.
and this was fucking Jack Black was on the heroin. You know, the booty sweat, the song, the dude had the energy drink called. This is up there for me,
Al
y'all.
Pacino. Yeah, I'd put it in Step Brothers.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
same.
It's also pretty timeless too. Like it's the movies that we have on this top row right here. It's like you can't remake those ever. If anybody ever tried, like, what the fuck are y'all trying to do?
Right.
But
Yeah.
they're just timeless, funny ass fucking movies. Friday, pretty fucking funny. I hadn't seen it in a while, but I do remember when it came out. It was like the funniest shit I'd ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker was like a new actor at the time. Like you had never seen him in anything before, and you're like, who the fuck is this dude that's fucking lighting this shit up? And Ice Cube he's pretty funny, and he's been funny in his career, but I think this was him at his funniest. But
Yeah.
I think Friday they kind of diluted their shit when they came out with like 4 movies after this one.
Oh my
Yeah.
When
god.
it came to it, and the other movies are funny. None of them as funny as this, especially with the characters Debo and all of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Debo is a character that if somebody comes and takes your drink, your shit got Debo'd. Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like people,
Yeah.
I would go probably an A with this one. I don't know what y'all think. What y'all got?
I'd give it an A too. You know,
As far as just from where I think a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of a lot of movies take from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like their influence is what I'm looking for by Friday and shit. So what you got, Meg? Where you go?
I would say the same.
Okay. We'll put it right there. Like I said, we're gonna come back. Bruh. I Love You Man caught me off guard too, because I didn't see that shit in theaters. I saw it like when it came out on physical media.
Yeah.
And yo, I was fucking. This is Paul Rudd at some of his best, you know, as being a fucking sort of a dweeb right here in this movie. And goddamn, Jason Segel, man, dude is he's funny. Damn, that's another one. What's the one where his wife left him for fucking
I Love You.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do another one.
Oh yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall is absolutely hilarious. But what would y'all put it at, man? I Love You Man.
Dude, I like if we go A, that's fine. I would probably put it at the top because that's another one. That's another one that I could watch. Like, you know, I used to watch it to like help me fall asleep sometimes because it was just like such a comfort movie and just so, you know, I remember seeing it in theaters and like just every like story beat and, you know, joke was just so great. Like I even like came home and told my parents about it and they went to see it and told me came back and they're like, my mom laughed so hard when they're doing that beer race and then he just vomits on Jon Favreau like that. I don't know. That like, yeah, I'd put it there, but
Yeah.
I would put it as an A. I love this movie, and the slap at the base,
Yeah.
that shit is so.
Wait. This is the one where he was talking about get on this dick.
no,
Yeah,
that
this-
was
yeah. Oh, that's
Wanderlust.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, oh, dude, that movie's fucking great.
That one's pretty good. Yeah.
Damn, I hadn't seen that one in a minute. So where we going? A Step
That
Brothers.
is fine.
Yeah.
That's all
Okay.
good.
Okay. We'll go ahead. We'll go A. Fucking
Role models.
incredible.
Oh
Rope.
my This okay. I know Joey, you just said "I Love You, Man" was like what you fell asleep to. Role Models is probably like my ultimate comfort movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watched this so many damn times.
Yeah.
When I lived at my parents' house.
Mhm.
Because it was like we only had like a few DVDs, and Role Models was one of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My little brother and I watched this movie as much as we watched fucking Step Brothers.
Dude, I did too. That I Love You, Man, and Step Brothers. Like, if I had to pick like 3 that would like be in rotation,
Mhm.
it would be those. Because like, yeah, Role Models was
The scene where at the end of the movie where they all show up dressed up as Kiss,
yeah,
and they're like "Kiss My Anthea,"
yeah,
and just like them incorporating Kiss in this movie was so fucking good because
Yeah.
I love Kiss.
Mhm.
And him teaching this kid who's obsessed with like rap music and he's a
Mhm.
movie watcher,
yeah,
introducing him to Kiss, which their music is super fucking raunchy too.
yeah.
He's like,
His dick is the gun.
yeah, it's like, yeah, his dick is the gun. And he starts like jamming out to it. Oh,
Yeah.
I love this movie.
Yeah. No, it's
I would put it as Step Brothers tier.
Yeah,
No,
I'd honestly.
I got
go
you.
there,
I
too.
got you for sure. Because I remember the first time I saw it, and I was sold when they went to take a piss at the school, and it was green. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, like you know what I'm saying. Like
Chase the beat.
yeah, that, and also one of my favorite lines from any comedy movie of any of them is they're riding back from fucking his first like when he left Paul Rudd with the kid at the Renaissance thing, and he's just
Mhm.
like, yeah, man, I appreciate you leaving me with Gleek Glop and the fucking floopy dudes.
Yeah.
Bro, let me
I
fucking
said
tell
that
you.
Bunch of
Let
creep
me
flops
tell
and
that,
floopy dudes.
dude.
Like a fucking
that's-
carjacked.
Yeah, dude, that shit is so funny. And also the kids, especially the one kid, but the what's the name, McLovin. Both of them are they're.
Bro, anytime I have chicken fingers, I'm gonna run a mower on these chicken fingers.
No, it's up there. It's up there. Role Models is absolutely incredible. So for our last one, even though there's 2 more down there, I put Blade and Saddles on it twice. I don't know what the fuck. But this is an alternate poster for it. I thought it was funny just because it looks like that. But Zach and Miri make a porno. Bro, let me tell you something, man. This is fucking. I was actually shocked that Kevin Smith made this.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
fucking incredible. And
Mhm.
there's so much shit. When he comes in there, he's like, can I get a coffee black? that entire interaction between Craig, there's so much shit in there that, and also anytime you can get the Indian actor who played in the 40-year-old
Yeah.
version and put it, dude, that motherfucker is gold anyway. So
Fuck you, and suck cock.
yeah. Hold up. Is it on? Oh man.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I got wait, no, that's something else. Damn it. Where's it at? Where's it at?
The entire scene where they're
Hold up.
Fuck you, and suck you, fuck you, and suck cock.
In Craig's face, like, what?
for their porno, and they have R2 bag, and he opens up the bottom part, fall out. Lubed guy baller.
Bruh.
Oh man.
I call it a Dutch rudder.
Bro,
Bro, let me tell you, man.
So good.
Yeah, I'm top right now. Like,
Yeah, I'd go
say.
there. I can't remember if we were doing a show or if we were just hanging out like one night, but like I said the quote when he was like, he's like, "What's your demographic?" He's like, "Do you like pussy?" He's like, "Yeah." Then not you.
yeah, dude. Yo, it is. That's what I'm talking about. That little bitty scene where they get to the prom and then he's like, what is he? Oh man, what is that? He said, because I eats the pussy. Like, you know what I'm talking about? When
That's
Yeah.
on here. Hold on.
what? Oh, is
Oh
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to let you know.
Just so you know, I eat the pussy. So you know, I eat the pussy.
And she's like, yeah, he does.
He does.
He does.
From everything from when it starts off and they're like having to burn paper to keep warm and they're
Yeah.
fucking apart. All of that shit is just funny. And that's a you
Dude,
see this top tier we're talking about right
Brendan
here.
Routh and just what is
Justin
his name?
Long, man.
Yeah.
When he was like, yo, he's like, that's she was excited to see him. He's like, he said, you might have seen some of my stuff. He's like, Glenn Gary fucks Glenn Ross in the like. What's the? I can't remember.
Maybe if
Glenn Ross give. Oh my
We said,
God.
what do you mean, like Glenn Gary getting Ross? And he was like, well, maybe if Glenn Gary fucked Glenn Ross and that, like, it's those
Yeah.
jokes. And then obviously the one Joey just brought up, that's the funniest one to me is when he's like, yeah, but I don't think we're your demographic. He's like, well, what's your demographic? He's like, do you like pussy? Oh, yeah, I like pussy. He's like, then not you. That shit, the way his line delivery is so funny in that moment. Yeah, dude, it's that shit's up there. So if you look, let me see if I can zoom it in some more. There it is. We missed about this same amount of movies y'all see up here. We missed about that same amount. So when part 2 of this comes out, y'all get ready. So anyway, so you see the Step Brothers tier. These movies are all-time classics, untouchable, always going to be funny no matter when you fucking see them. And obviously A and B too, still some good ass fucking comedies in there. A lot of stuff I hadn't seen in a while, and I'm sure like both of us and some of y'all hadn't seen some of these movies, and they still get a laugh out of you. This game night, Jesse Plemons always gonna get a fucking laugh out of me. But yeah, funny movies, and then obviously the C tier, not bad movies by any means, but they're not as funny as these ones here. Fucking Hot Rod, dude. I almost want to watch that shit. Like, oh shit. Let me bring that down real quick. So yeah, that's us breaking down movies. Yeah, like I said, that shit was. I just had a blast doing that. We were definitely doing that shit again.
Really fun.
Yeah, and if you're doing that shit again, oh man, what's her actress's name that takes a shit in the street in Bridesmaids? Fucking
Maya Rudolph.
Maya Rudolph. Yeah. She like just slowly goes down, and she's like
that. I thought
she's doing it. She's shitting in the street.
Yeah,
it's happening. It's happening.
Hey man, appreciate you. Yeah. You only seen 12 of those, Droga, man. You need to get out and watch some fucking comedies,
Droga's
bro.
like
he's only born 10 years ago.
I don't think any of those movies.
Yeah. Some of these are
they don't believe in comedy in Australia.
Yeah. Damn. Well, once again, another look at these movies here. I think I own pretty much all of those on like physical media and shit. I know 40 version, man. When he comes after that, they're playing poker that night. He gets embarrassed and leaves. When he comes back in and they're playing like all I want to do is zoom. He's like, yo, this is all for you.
Yeah.
And then fucking the lady that works at her manager, she's like, I call it a fuck buddy. I was like,
yeah. Like if you don't take off this Michael McDonald CD that you're playing.
No, yeah, he said if I have to hear Yamo be there one more time, I'm a Yamo burn this place.
Yeah.
And she just looks at him like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna play it till the end. And like he's serious or whatever.
Got a big box of porn here for you.
But
the last time I don't want to watch School of Cock with you.
Harry Twatter.
He says in this one, Ayo, this is a collection. This is Boner Jams 08. This is a collection I was really into.
Yeah.
And this is Everybody Loves Raymond. Not just a good show.
Yeah. And it's, you know what else is funny about that shit too, man? Is like, we collect shit, and it's funny how Steve Carell's character was like, you can't take it out. It's so funny, like that's just. At that point in time, I wasn't collecting a motherfucking thing. Maybe comic books, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, now that I've collecting stuff, it's funny to think about his room. It's like, man, you gotta get all this shit out of here. You don't want to see this shit. Just think you're crazy. And he packs up all his fucking toys. I'm like, man, I never pack up my toys.
Yeah.
Everything about that movie, especially even at the end, they play Age of Aquarius, and there's like this musical number they do that's hilarious. Jonah Hill's like, "Yo, can I get these?" And she's like, "Nah, you could. This is just you place orders here, but I'm in the store. Can I?" And he wants some like fucking platform with like,
they have like a fish tank, like yeah. I don't know why you're making it so difficult for me to just buy these right now.
Yeah,
give you money.
Like, what the fuck, man? Also, I thought it was hilarious. Like when he and people do this because that's what you do when you ride a bike. But like when he tucked his fucking pants leg in his sock so it wouldn't get caught in the damn thing. And dude, that shit's just funny, man. And that song, let me tell you, at my job, like whatever supervisor opens the store, they'll turn the radio station to whatever one they want, and there's one that plays that song, that doom 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 doom. You know the song that opens it, they'll play that shit. And it's just funny because it reminds me of that every time. So, but damn, dude. Funny motherfucking movies.
Yep.
But anyway, that's the show, y'all, man. Y'all, comedy is subjective.
Yeah. Murray.
It's all subjective.
Hold up.
Fuck you, and suck cock.
There we go.
So look at Seth Rogen in the background. Look.
Fuck you, and suck cock.
Oh, fucking yeah, that's just fucking fun. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching, man. Y'all got any final thought?
No, I just have to pee really bad.
Yeah, same.
Go ahead.
Okay. Ping, 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 ping.
Pissing right now.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later, man. Probably in a couple weeks. Appreciate y'all watching for real. This is fun. I can't wait till we do the second part of this to add some more movies to that because damn, we missed a lot. We missed a fucking lot. But we did.
I love how we just completely lifted the curtain too. Like, holy shit, we forgot this. Like, we didn't even keep it a secret.
Hey, let everybody know. That means next time we'll maybe next time we can ask. Y'all got some suggestions and shit. See what's out there. But yo, see y'all a couple weeks. Appreciate y'all watching. World's finest.
Bye.
Peace out.